Hi everyone, thank you very much for watching this speech and thanks also to the organizer of the International Conference on Education and Learning Technology 2023 EdTech. My name is Professor Ana Verde. I'm speaking from Spain and this presentation is Teaching Skills and Entrepreneurship, Analysis and Contributions. The content of the presentation are as follows. First, entrepreneurship, the origin of the conceptualization. 2, entrepreneurial in education. 3, entrepreneurial teaching competencies. And finally, conclusions. Entrepreneurship, the origin of the conceptualization. Nowadays, the teaching of entrepreneurship has become a priority in some countries. It requires people with a change of mentality, with the ability to form companies and generate jobs that contribute to the dynamization of the economy, the connections with domestic and foreign markets, and also to support the development of the regions. Entrepreneurship is a process of realizing opportunities with a creative approach. It's also important a factor for economic development and as a generator of change and also a change in innovation. An entrepreneur is someone who identifies a need in the market, makes decisions about the human, financial, and material resources, and also takes risks, material resources, and also which are rewarded with an economic benefits. Cantillon in 1732 was the first person that used the term entrepreneur in the economic field to refer to the person capable of taking risk under condition of uncertainty. Years later, Drucker complemented this term by considering entrepreneurship as a more psychological and behavioral characteristic of the individual. The characteristic would include the ability to seek change, the ability to respond to such changes, and the ability to exploit their response as an opportunity. Although in the recent years, entrepreneurship as a concept has been gaining special attention. But the majority of definitions include as key element of an entrepreneur the ability to transform ideas into action. This is very important, to transform ideas into action through, first, creativity, 2, innovation, and 3, taking a risk and search for the opportunities, initiative, commitment. All of these take control, ability to work in team, strategic thinking, negotiation skill, as well as the ability to plan and manage the projects. Entrepreneurial in education. In the educational field, in recent years, coined as teacherpreneur, this is the word teacherpreneur, it has been understood as the teacher who is committed to educational change, is passionate about his work. This person is charismatic, confident, flexible, responsible, capable of daring to break the pre-established rules and taking risks also, as well as orient their work to the student and the actions. For example, Verde and other colleagues in 2013 describing entrepreneurial teacher, those teachers capable of developing and selling their teaching talent where they find innovative alternative and solution to the changes and the different challenges that this classroom demand. At this point, a new question that might be resolved arise. Entrepreneurial and teaching competence. And the question is the next. Can entrepreneurship be taught? And although the debate is still active, no? So can entrepreneurship can be taught? Is necessary to teach or to understand, or is indigenous? This is a debate, no? And it still is active. Some of the most representative figures in the field, such as trackers, point out that entrepreneurship is not magic, it's not mysterious, and it has nothing to do with the genius. Entrepreneurship is a discipline, and like any discipline, it can be learned. This idea becomes much more important when we expose the impact that globalization is having on education. This situation necessarily forces that teachers to prepare students to meet the challenges of changing an unpredictable environment. In this sense, the key is the implementation of solid training programs that allow teachers to develop the entrepreneurial skills necessary to respond to the challenges of the 21st century. In recent years, public institutions have taken a step in the creation of important national and international laws to support entrepreneurial initiatives in the education, social, and the economic fields. In Spain, for example, we have different laws in 2013 and 2015 about this. And for example, in Europe, the European Commission in 2016 also has implemented different laws to support the entrepreneurial initiatives. So, at this point, one question more. How should entrepreneurship training be? Entrepreneurship training should be built on a combination of two things. First, theoretical knowledge, but more important, or in the same important, also practical skills and experience. The second point is too important, skills and experience. So, training in teaching entrepreneurship must be especially designed to develop creativity and innovation and to improve the motivation towards teaching work, to improve the awareness of one's own ability and have confidence in oneself, to improve the willingness to accept challenges and recognize opportunities, and also to improve communication skills and teamwork skills. So, being in possession of a good training in teaching entrepreneurship has a significant impact on entrepreneurial education practices, and also help teachers to use a greater number of active methodologies in teaching, for example, like problem-based learning or project-based learning or cooperative learning. So, in conclusion, for a correct entrepreneurial training program designed, it is essential that different types of practice must be carried out with the teacher, mainly practice of play, practice of creations, and practice of experimentation in order to develop teacherpreneurs, self-efficacy, proactivity, and facing risk, and also difficulties dimension, and practice empathy in order to develop teacherpreneur assertiveness and emotion and control dimension. Different methodologies allow the development of entrepreneurial competencies as collaborative learning, project-based learning, problem-based learning, case of studies, experimentation, simulation, debate, and dialogue. So for final, this part is necessary to use all this methodology and should lead also a reflective practice for have a deep learning if we want to increase this entrepreneurship in education. So this is all. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you find the presentation interesting. If you have any question or comment, please do not hesitate to write me at the email address below. So thank you so much again, and bye bye, and see you soon. Bye bye.